Hey there, Michael Davis from Speaking CPR. Sharing a quick video with you today on three trouble spots that I'm still seeing when it comes to virtual presenting. We're 2 years into this now. We tell our clients hybrid is here to stay. For 2 years, I've been working with folks, helping them get used to talking to a camera, creating a professional looking setup. I'm still seeing too many people who are not having the impact they could, and there are three main reasons. That's what I want to cover with you today. Just three quick tips, because if you want to have success virtually, and I'm not talking about just paid speakers here. If you're an executive or a leader of a company, you want to come across as powerfully as possible on camera. So the number one issue I'm seeing is that too many people are standing way too far from the camera. I get it. I have a unique setup here. Not everybody does. I've got a studio I've created. This is what I do for a living. But we've had enough time now to adjust that if you are going to talk to your people or an audience, you got to be up in front of that camera. This is such a disconnect. It's the same effect I teach people on stage, is when you stand far from an audience, there's just no connection. So you've got to get as close to that camera as possible. Every so often, it's okay to lean in to make a point. In fact, this sends a message to your audience. This is important. Listen. Now, what you don't want to do is stay here. It gets creepy. Make your point, step back. But don't step back so far that there's this distance between us. The number two issue I'm still seeing far too much is the level of your camera. Right now, I'm set up to where I'm looking eye level into my camera. Too many times I'm seeing people look down at their camera. Occasionally they're looking up, which is a little better than looking down, but don't look down at us. It sends a subtle message that you're looking down on us. We don't want that. You want to make the best possible eye contact. Do whatever you have to do to get that camera leveled up. The third problem I'm seeing way too much is these virtual backgrounds. It's a pet peeve of mine. Kill the virtual background. I was on a call with a group last week, and a gentleman had this blurred background, and every time he moved, part of his head would disappear, his arms. And he said, well, I don't want people to see my kitchen. I said, I'd rather see your kitchen than that awful virtual background. Lose it. And the funny thing is when he turned the camera of the virtual background off, his kitchen was nice, clean, and tidy. Yeah, it was a kitchen, but it wasn't as distracting as that stupid virtual background. Kill those things. Every time you move and it changes the view, that is a major distraction. We gotta lose those. It just doesn't look professional. Quick review, there are 3 keys to being more impactful online. Let's shorten the distance. We don't want you back here, we want you here. Lean in occasionally, it's okay. Second, make sure you're eye level with your camera, because we want to feel like you're looking directly into our eyes. And number 3, let's kill the blurry virtual background. It's hurting your influence. If you would like to talk about any aspect of your presentation skills, whether it's public speaking, speaking to a camera, or your stories, I'd be happy to have a chat with you. There's a link below this video to my calendar link. Go ahead and set up a time. No cost or obligation. We'll talk about any struggles you're having. I'll be happy to help you become a more impactful and influential presenter. Talk with you next time.